From shocking revelations to dangerous conspiracies, love is tested, loyalty is questioned, and destiny takes a ruthless turn. As Purvi and RV's bond faces its biggest storm yet, enemies strike from the shadows. Get ready for the most explosive episodes of Twist of Fate New Era from 15th December to 31st December 2025. This is where truth, betrayal, and sacrifice collide. Don't forget to subscribe to Z-Star Lovers. Let's begin. 15th December 2025. Jasbir asks Purvi to migrate to Switzerland with him and faces Arli's ire. Helene reminds Monisha that Purvi is RV's wife. Later, Kushi realizes that Purvi is in love with RV. Helene asks RV to perform the ritual wholeheartedly with Purvi. Monisha tries to ruin the offering prepared by Purvi. The priest inspects Purvi's horoscope and makes a stunning revelation. The priest mentions that Purvi is RV's protective shield. Monisha takes a snake charmer to Malhotra mansion and asks him to ensure that his venomous snake bites Purvi. Monisha's plan backfires. 16th December 2025. As the ritual culminates, the priest sounds a warning for RV. Monisha feels jealous as RV and Purvi bond. Eventually, the snake bites RV and Purvi comes to his rescue. The doctor administers an antidote to Purvi and lauds her efforts. Vaishali and Deepika argue over Purvi's changed position in the house. Purvi regains consciousness and makes Monisha envious. Helene tells her man that she is unable to trust Purvi. Yug questions Dia's love for Soham. RV questions Monisha about the snake charmer. Monisha gets upset on seeing RV bond with Purvi. 17th December, RV plans to file a complaint against the snake charmer. Helene lets Purvi cook for the family and slaps Monisha as she tampers with the food. Later, the Malhotras relish the food. Monisha is scared after having a nightmare. Helene asks her man to attend the Taneja's Jagrata. Later, the Malhotras are shocked after watching the news and RV recalls his past. Actor Neha agrees to work for Monisha and help oust Purvi from the Malhotra mansion. Purvi skips dinner awaiting RV and he eats with her. Monisha refuses to react as Deepika rats out RV. 18th December, Monisha steals RV's phone and hands it to Hakamadi. Neha assumes the identity of Netra Ray Singh. RV bags a contract after beating a man. Monisha's mother advises her to make Purvi jealous. Monisha confides in Deepika about her scheme to oust Purvi. Soon, Purvi confronts Monisha about her hotel booking and heads out to the Malhotra mansion after accusing RV of cheating her. RV refuses to acknowledge Purvi's misunderstanding. Monisha plans to bring Neha into the party as Netra Ray Singh. Kushi insists Purvi join RV for the party, and Purvi hesitates. 19th December, RV confides in Yug about his past with Arman. Netra introduces herself to RV. Purvi arrives at the party, and Monisha asks Netra to strike RV's drink. Soon, RV and Purvi argue. RV is irked to see Purvi talking to Arman. Jasbir comes to the same hotel and tries to book a room. Later, Netra feeds RV a stacked drink and takes him away from everyone's sight. Monisha tells Deepika that Helene is upset with Purvi. RV seeks clarification from Purvi about her accusation. Later, Netra takes RV to a room and the reporters film RV with her. 20th December, Kushi and Dia head to the party venue as Monisha distracts Purvi. Netra takes RV to the hotel room and puts on an act to malign him. Soon, Arman comes to RV's rescue. Purvi believes the journalist's allegations. Helene tells Grandpa that Purvi has disappointed her. Monisha tries to get RV arrested. Helene summons Monisha home and mistakes Arman. The police arrive to arrest RV and Kushi keeps Purvi from returning to RV. The Malhotras defend RV's innocence and Helene faints. Arman tells Purvi about RV's arrest. 21st December, Purvi regrets abandoning RV in her hour of need and meets with an accident. The inspector tells Helene about the background check on RV. Soon, Helene gets arrested. Monisha seeks closure from Neha about the incident. The Malhotras beg the inspector to release Haleen. An analyst lays blame on RV based on suspicion. Soon, Purvi arrives at the police station. The lawyer reveals that RV's bail plea has been rejected. Monisha's mother instigates Haleen against Purvi. RV dismisses Purvi as she comes to meet him, but soon learns about her accident. 22nd December. Deepika asks Monisha to bail RV out, but she refuses. Jasbir and RV engage in a brawl in the police station. Purvi returned to the police station and RV states his plight to her. Monisha makes a promise to Haleen. Upon Purvi's return, Haleen tries to oust Purvi from the Malhotra mansion, but Grandpa objects. Later, Jasbir starts a smear campaign against RV. Monisha influences Haleen against Purvi and instigates her to oust Purvi. Purvi feeds RV home-cooked food and expresses her faith in him. Upon Purvi's return, Haleen asks her to leave the house. 23rd December. Haleen's announcement shocks Grandpa. Later, Purvi seeks the help of the Malhotra men to hasten RV's release. Monisha seeks a favor from Neha and Purvi learns about Neha's whereabouts. Monisha gets intimidated upon Purvi's arrival at Neha's residence. Away, RV learns about Purvi's plan to confront Neha. Haleen meets RV and Grandma questions Purvi's efforts to hasten RV's release. Haleen gets upset with Haman for favoring Purvi. Deepika eavesdrops as the Malhotras encourage Purvi to stick to her plan. Later, Neha gives a crushing press statement against RV. 24th December. Purvi opposes Haman's bid to pay Neha and get her to withdraw her case. Aman makes a promise to RV. Soham's family calls off Dia's wedding. Neha refuses to accept money from Haman. Soham's mother refuses to associate herself with the Tandons. Neha seeks more money from Haman. Monisha chokes Neha for double-crossing her. The reporters record Haman as he gives money to Neha. Haman and Purvi get arrested. Divya accuses RV of sabotaging Dia's wedding. Later, Kushi meets RV and he compares her to Neha. 25th December. Haman vouches for Purvi's innocence and ensures her release. Purvi meets RV and tells her that someone was hiding in Neha's house. Later, Jasbir meets Neha and cracks a deal with Neha. Haleen tries to oust Purvi from the house, but Jaswant and Vikrant question her decision. RV and Haman get bailed out. Later, Ivy arrives at the same hotel as Monisha and Jasbir. Monisha sneakily overhears RV's plan to expose the conspiracy. She plans to pit the Malhotras against Purvi. RV changes the mind of Soham's mother about Dia's cancelled wedding. 26th December. A few members of the family are upset with Purvi's decision to hold a press conference. Haleen asks Purvi to leave the house, but RV stops her. Monisha questions RV and is shocked by his reply. Haleen challenges Purvi to prove RV's innocent in the press conference. Monisha's mother asks her to use the conference against Purvi. Monisha and Jasbir share their plan with Neha. Neha agrees to crash the conference and malign RV. Purvi tries to restore RV's faith in the law. Jasbir asks Neha to double-cross Monisha. Later, Deepika threatens to expose Monisha.
27th December. Deepika reminds RV about Monisha's favors on him. Monisha dreams about saving RV during the conference and winning RV over. Neha arrives at the conference at Purvi's behest. Purvi announces her divorce at the press conference and resolves to wed Neha with RV. Neha's boyfriend, Sahil, learns about the incident. Later, Monisha rejoices over Purvi's divorce. The Malhotras oppose Purvi's decision, but she insists on getting Neha and RV engaged. Soon, Neha flees from the Malhotra mansion and Purvi defends RV. Jasbir urges Neha to marry RV. 28th December. Sahil confronts Neha about keeping him in the dark about her molestation. Vishaka, Dia, and Kushi blame the Malhotras for Purvi's decision. Purvi visits Neha's house and gives her an ultimatum. Neha refuses to adhere to Jasbir and states her fears. Haleen scolds Purvi for taking an unsought decision and Purvi shares her plan. Kushi blames the Malhotras, but Purvi defends them. Kushi severs her ties with Purvi. Grandpa urges RV to thank Purvi for helping him out. Harleen expresses her concerns about Purvi to Grandma. Jaspier forcefully takes Monisha to Neha's house. 29th December. Monisha and Jaspier force themselves inside Neha's house. Monisha asks Neha to marry RV, but she refuses to comply. Dia tells RV about Purvi's complaints, and RV praises Purvi. Monisha takes the credit for clearing RV's image. Purvi confronts Monisha about her grief over the conference's outcome. Neha states her fear to Sahil and makes a promise to him. RV and Purvi get closer, and they have a playful, love-filled banter. Purvi drops Neha off at the bus stop and informs RV about it. Jaspier gets angry when he doesn't find Neha at home. 30th December. Jaspier's goons abduct Neha from the bus. Purvi informs the family about Neha leaving the city, and everyone is delighted. Later, Jaspier threatens to kill Sahil if Neha doesn't obey his words. RV confides in Grandpa and Vikrant that he mistreated Purvi. The Malhotras attend a party. RV asks Purvi to sit beside him in the car and angers Monisha. Monisha cries on seeing RV holding Purvi's hand. Neha succumbs to Jaspier's pressure and agrees to comply. Neha crashes the party as RV and Purvi dance. Later, Neha makes a declaration. 31st December. Neha justifies her decision to marry RV in front of Purvi. The Malhotras panic, and Monisha blames Purvi for getting RV in trouble. Later, Neha asks RV to get engaged to her. RV agrees to get engaged to Neha. Purvi cries as Harleen performs the Roka ceremony. Jaspier rejoices over his planned success, and Neha gets distressed. Haman cries as people malign RV. Yug scolds Soham for hurting Dia, and Purvi shuts down a critic. Monisha instigates Harleen, who gives Purvi a warning. Monisha thanks Jaspier over a call, and Purvi tries to snatch her phone. With love on the line and enemies closing in, the storm is far from over. Will Purvi's sacrifice save RV or destroy their marriage forever? What is Neha's final declaration, and how far will Monisha go? Stay locked in, because the next twist will change everything. Subscribe to Z-Star Lovers, where every Z-World story comes alive.